Good morning, navigators. I apologize for you having me this morning, Mrs. Mosier. This is our fifth attempt, I believe, at recording the news this morning. So when technology works, it's great. When it doesn't, here we are. So welcome to a thankful Thursday of teaching and learning. Let's have an awesome day. Teachers, prepare your students for announcements, and students, please make your way to your seats. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a brief moment of silence. Thank you, and you may be seated. Teachers, please check to ensure students are in uniform. Students must be wearing navy blue pants, not black, and a collared shirt according to his or her grade level. Also, students, this is your reminder that your cell phone needs to be off and away, not on vibrate, not on silent, but off and away. Remember, there should be no movement in the halls the first 30 and last 30 minutes of each bell, and students, you must not leave a classroom without a signed pass. Today's weather is going to be a warm 88 degrees and sunny, so enjoy the weather today, guys. Adopt a shelf. Mrs. Mosier, me, is still looking for a teacher to adopt a shelf in the library. For more details, please call or email me, or feel free to stop me in the hall. I can assign a date for each teacher to use the shelf. April is the month of the military child. During April, we celebrate our military families on Wednesdays by wearing certain colors and clothing. Please check around the school for the poster announcements on how to participate. Next Wednesday, please be prepared to wear camo to support our military families. A message from Miss Juzwack. 6th and 7th grade orchestra students, please meet with Miss Juzwack after school today from 3:15 to 4:30 p.m. in the orchestra room for rehearsals. Baseball's coming up and physicals must be turned in today to Mr. Lynch. Tryouts will be this afternoon, 4:20, and tomorrow, 4:21, from 3 to 5 p.m. Athletes can meet in the auditorium when athletes are last dismissed. The first game will be May 3rd, Norview versus Northside. Any other questions can be directed to Mr. Lynch. After school today is Sail for World Geo with Miss Washington in room 113. There will be a girls club today after school with Mrs. White. An anime club will meet after school today with Mrs. Chapman. Students, please make sure your elective wish forms are turned into the counseling department by tomorrow, which is Friday, April 21st. Students, any books checked out from the library before spring break are now overdue. We have many books that need to be returned. Please check to ensure your book is not overdue and bring them to the Library Media Center. Also, watch for one of your librarians in the hallway with a cart to return your book. One of us will be out in the hall at some point today. Recovery has begun after school for students in need of the program and will continue until further notice. Please make sure you stay after school if you need to be in recovery. Now for our Norview Inspiration Minutes. 2 thoughts to think about today. 1, it's never too late to be what you might have been. And 2, opportunities don't just happen, you need to create them. Today, I choose to be the best Norview navigator. I choose to sail as a navigator. I choose to speak positively, act with integrity, interact respectfully, and lead safely. I'm going to pause for a minute since this is our numerous attempt at recording the news. Addison, Kayshawn, and Amy were here earlier to do the first few recording attempts and had to go home, but they drew the Caught Being Good winners before they left. Addison drew for 7th grade, and she drew our very own Kayshawn Utsi, who won Caught Being Good from Miss Newman for being kind and respectful. Amy drew for 7th grade, or 6th grade, and she drew Leon Sparrow from Mrs. Newman, and he was caught being on task and working to raise his grade. And Addison drew for 8th grade. She drew Zarion Harrell from Miss Dottridge's class. And it didn't say what he was caught being good for, but Miss Dottridge put him in for something. So those students, if I called your name, Zarion Harrell, and if I'm saying your name, Zarion, wrong, I apologize. Kayshawn Utsi and Leon Sparrow, please pop up to the Media Center tomorrow to pick up your prize for being caught being good. Have a great Thursday, Navigators. It's almost the weekend, so hang in there. Bye.